So even though the term volunteerism is a new term, I think that the ethos has existed for a little while, and now it's just everybody's asking about it and wanting to do something different, and so hopefully I can switch you on to a couple of options that you might be interested in for some future vacations. This is a dolphin research, bottlenose dolphin project in Croatia, and they were also tagging sea turtles. It was a really interesting project also to see how people can come together. Like I said, people have different backgrounds and all ages and all different educations, but this was also a bringing together of cultures that had not really had much to do with each other for a while. There were people on this project, Croatians and Serbians, who hadn't been in association with each other because of the war and had come together to work on this project. So it was, seeing that kind of collaboration just tears away political issues and you just focus on commonalities. So that was really nice. Then there was a lot of sea turtle projects in the Mediterranean. This one is in Greece, and they're just right here. What we're doing is we're digging up nests after they've hatched, and we've seen the baby turtles exit. You wait about 10 days, so you know that they've all left the nest. Anything that's in there is likely not alive. So you open up the nest and count how many eggs there were, how many hatched, the success rate, things like this. And you also monitor little babies and see that they get to the ocean or to the sea, because with a lot of infrastructure that's on the beaches nowadays, the lights distract them, and there's lots of dogs and things that prey upon them, and people don't really realize they're there, and they can get all messed up before they even get to the water. So we got to patrol the beaches and make sure these guys get to the water before the sun comes up. These elephants live in social herds in the countryside, which is much better than the streets of Bangkok. They're breeding them. And the Mahout are training their children now how to learn the traditional ways of elephant rearing and handling. They take them into the river and give them baths, and you can see there is one kid on the far left of the screen. He's got a stick with a hook. That's the tool that they use to guide, I guess, like a rein. Just poke it in the direction you want to go. So these kids are going to grow up and be Mahout and keep that tradition alive. In Brazil, we had a lot of big cat projects. There's a lot of scientists out there that are studying big cats that need help. So in Brazil, it was the puma and the jaguar, and this is in the Mata Atlântica of Brazil. So you don't really see these cats, you see their tracks. But seeing a track is proof that it's there. So that's the kind of thing that you can find for the scientists over a large area. And Oman, this is the Arabian leopard, and I was just in Oman. I just came back a few days ago, so I'll tell you more about that at a little bit more length. But this again is a radio collaring capture program that was done a few years back for 2 years. Now it's more looking at habitat issues and not actually catching them, but I'll tell you more about that beautiful leopard in a minute. We have a project in the Azores that is studying whales, dolphins, and sea turtles. And that'd be fun to see, huh? And then we have 2 diving projects, one again in Oman, in the north end of the country, in the Sundom, and one in Honduras. And that also deals with climate change a lot because of coral bleaching and such.